I'm just going to take all of us through a brief overview of where we are heading towards, what is happening, and um, what we can look forward to. Okay, so that is how I prepared my progress report. I would call it as progress report, right? Okay, sorry. Okay, so a little bit about me. So I'm researching AI models since 2014. So there was a competition in 2012 where AI models won the competition, image-based competition. So after that, I woke up and I thought, okay, so it's interesting. I should look at it. So yeah, I also developed a course on AI for VLSI, and I'm teaching that. I built the models from scratch, basically use PyTorch, and two PhD students have completed working on language models, that the things that drive OpenAI kind of ChatGPT kind of models. I own GPUs, so I train models at home, and I'm closely watching AI breakthroughs. It's interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to go like this, each topic, what is happening and how far we've come, what can we expect. So that is how I've aligned my presentation. So with text, so that's the base for everything. So if you see right on top, this is like 100%. So it's divided into sections 25, 25. It's not exactly as per scale, but approximately we'll get it. So I've written some numbers here. So these numbers I've picked up from from different graphs and also my own intuition. So it's just to be taken as you know uh, kind of a rough value, not exact. Okay, yeah. So human beings are approximately 85% good with text, handling text overall, and the AI has overtaken us. Okay, so that's how I'm looking at it. So some of the recent models, GPT, Claude, Grok, Gemini, all this, they can write like human beings. And many are smaller offline models, so that is what people are now focusing on, reducing the bigger models into smaller models. And the cost for intelligence is going down to zero. Chatbots can also think and reason, so it's increasingly getting better. And machine translation is breaking language barriers, so we can communicate across languages. Sentiment analysis is helping chatbots to understand emotion in text. So in the future, what can we look at? So I have taken 2026 as base. So I think we would improve by 5%. We would have longer context, better context understanding, more languages, personalized context. So for Indian context or for my own purposes, I will have a context in ChatGPT. There is already a built-in context learning awareness built in. Enhance creativity in text generation. So if I create a story, I can have lots of different variations in the story, and text models will become better. More accurate language translation, advanced reasoning capabilities like puzzles, non-riddles. So exactly understand what they are, and longer puzzles, longer reasoning, things like that. So they will become better. Increased common sense. AI models are inherently bad with common sense, but they will get better. And text will remain as base for all AI models. So this is a futuristic text prompt. Write a book with pictures for me with 5 of my favorite characters with all my favorite elements and moods. So and then AI will give me a book with all this inside. Okay, so software coding. So when we look at it, human beings are not very good at software coding in the sense that we don't get it at the first attempt or the second attempt. We do a lot of iterations. So AI is not very good, but it's getting there. In 2026, it should cross human beings and do much better. And 2030, about 90% of software will be written by automatic AI programs. So AI is now, okay, so the first half is currently available. AI is within many IDEs now, and code completion is a feature, regular feature now. Automated bug detection and debugging is becoming a norm. automated optimization, automated testing, and quality assurance. So these are becoming a norm now. In the future, we can expect high level. If we give a high level requirement, AI should be able to come up with an app or website or something. It's getting better at math increasingly. And this year or next year, people are looking at the year of agents. So we don't just launch one ChatGPT instance. We maybe launch hundreds of instances, and all of them will work towards a single goal. And we're looking at no code, and non-tech developers can write program. And we're looking at end-to-end solutions. So it's not like a small piece of code, modular code, build them together, put them together. No, so but just from a prompt to an app. Okay, so futuristic prompt: plan, build, publish, and advertise an Instagram-like app, but better with my values built in. Okay, yeah. Okay, image. So image is something that we are AI is getting better and better. So it has surpassed human understanding and processing of images. AI that sees and understands. It can detect objects, faces, etc. Image segmentation is kind of matured. AI generated art and photorealistic images are all around. Comfy UI and Flux and all those models. Style transfer, mix and match is very much possible. In painting, upscaling, face, clothes swap, pose, etc. is now happening. Image enhancement and restoration techniques. So old photos or high resolution images can, it's possible, very much possible. And medical imaging, I have another slide for that. AI helps in diagnosis. In the future, there's not much scope for improvement actually. So image problems are kind of considered solved these days, but there are some things we can improve, and there is a clear line for improvement, and there is no hindrance. So when it comes to image, AI models are making good progress. There is no saturation expected soon. So enhanced adherence to prompt. So you give a large prompt, every detail AI will try and incorporate into the picture. Accurate representation of each object, understanding context and relationships within images, diverse and more creative representation. So yeah, so you expect a flower, a rose flower. So there are so many ways you can represent a rose flower, and AIs are able to generate rose flowers in ways that it has not seen before. Okay, yeah. So generalize across domains. So one image model should be able to generate 3D art, architecture, etc., etc., and better spatial reasoning, depth, and etc. Those kind of things, and fully guided and custom images. So, okay, I can draw on paper. Okay, there should be a tree here, there should be a mountain here, there should be a river here, and I give it and ask AI to generate high quality photorealistic images. It can do it for me. Okay, and handle ambiguity interpretations better, so that the different interpretations for each word, and it'll become better in handling those. Okay, so futuristic prompt: generate and organize high-res images for my project. Number 17, that includes book, 2D animation, 3D animation for different age groups. So in one prompt, it can generate and organize. By the way, all these images are from either from Flux or DALL-E. Okay, speech. Human beings are good. AI is catching up fast, and speech to text has matured actually, and its accuracy is as good as human beings. Text to speech is also becoming better. AI voices are indistinguishable now from humans. Human beings. Yesterday, I was trying out as if I'm speaking like Elon in real time. It was super good. I enjoyed speaking through his voice. So yeah, and basic multi-speaker conversation understanding is also happening. So in a room, if there are 5 people speaking, AI is able to separate these voices to a certain extent based on how much mix is there. And voice assistants are getting smarter, Alexa, Google Home, and things like that. So OpenAI has its own voice assistant that's beautiful to listen to. It's natural with emotions. Real-time language translation is happening, so you can talk to ChatGPT now with real-time translation. Voice cloning, as I said, I learn's voice, or I can clone my voice. I can clone anybody's voice with just 20 seconds of voice. We can do it now. Yeah. Okay. So in 2026, we would be close to 96% of solving speech problems. So yeah, so complex multi-speaker conversation understanding will mature. More support for more languages. Understand accents and dialects. Recognizing complex emotions, tone, and intent in speech. Intent in speech is something that's very hard, but yeah, we have models. We are getting there. And understand and keep track of context, nuances, sarcasm, humor, non-verbal cues. Um, yeah, so there are lots of varieties. So um, yeah, there is work happening in all these areas. Real-time processing and noisy environments, switching between languages within a conversation. So for me, I might use three languages in a in one single sentence. So AI should be able to figure out it is doing, but yeah, it'll mature. A futuristic prompt: convert all my original books into audiobooks with my high-res voice and publish it on Audible, Prime, and Spotify. Yeah. So, okay, video. Video, we are lagging behind in the sense it's video was considered as the most complex of all problems for AI to solve, but we have started solving it. We are seeing several models. So image is a sequence of video is a sequence of images. It's very good actually with no character in the video. So if there is no animal, no cartoon, or no human, then it's pretty good. With characters, it's making mistakes. Okay, so understand content and context, recognize characters, objects, action, movement, etc. We are getting more and more synthetic media. So there is one statistic that says we'll have 90% of synthetic media by 2026. So that could be true because every day things are automated so much that huge amount of content is coming in. Okay, video enhancement and restoration is possible. You can take a very low quality video, restore it, enhance high resolution, add color to it, all that. And AI powered video editing is becoming common. So video editors could slowly lose its charm, and yeah, AI based video editors are happening. Okay, so video prompt: create my favorite movie with all my favorite characters in the style I most enjoy in both 3D and real characters. Real characters. So I just need my photo, um, or the actor's photo, and AI can make a movie out of that. Okay, music. Suno, Udio, and there are few more that have come. Um, that's a big surprise. So they are becoming better. And so I've rated this human beings as 80 because there are so many things that we cannot and so many things we have yet to try out. So AI is catching up except for quality of music and consistency. So AI is catching up fast. So AI composers creating original music and style transfer in music, blending genres and artists is happening, is possible. You can upload a song and say, I want this style and this style to be mixed together, and the new song with this lyrics or generate lyrics. All this is possible. AI assisted music production and mastering is happening. So you don't need pro people to master. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, quality improvement is required. Instrumental and vocal separation is possible. Automatic background music for games, videos, media, etc. So you upload a video and say generate audio track, music track, it can do it for you. Okay, in the future, more creativity, quality, emotional fluctuations, and consistency for longer duration is required. So I think we are in the right track and compose symphonies and opera kind of music. Okay, futuristic prompt. Every day generate 10 songs in 10 different genres with the content I read or experience each day. So automatically observe me and generate songs that I enjoy through my experience or through my reading. Okay, healthcare. Um, so I placed human beings at 60% because we don't get everything right. We be, go based on symptoms, but AI. So if human beings are here, so then AI is catching up. There's huge number of database. Some of my students are working in healthcare, so I get to hear from them that we are catching up fast. And it's patient data driven prediction. So what I'm presenting is the possibilities and not the adoption. So in India, maybe people won't take it quickly, but the possibility is there. AI is able to do it. Okay, yeah. So data driven prediction and diagnosis and image based disease prediction and detection. So this is happening a lot, and a lot of guidance for doctors uh, AI is able to provide. And short term and long term treatment planning. um, yeah, so and personalized. Okay, sorry, yeah, that's a separate point. Okay, drug discovery. So this is something I thought will happen during COVID, but it didn't. But now, yeah, there are models getting better and better. So it's still not a breakthrough yet, but we are getting there. Yeah. Okay, personalized medicine tailored to individual genetics. So according to my body, according to my past, according to what's within me, medicines can be tailored for me, treatment can be tailored for me. Robotic surgery enhancing precision and recovery, portable edge devices, any place, anytime healthcare. So many things will come on my phone in the future, the near future, and a lot of analysis and data collection and even inference can happen on my phone itself. AI and mental health, chatbots for therapy and support. Chatbots are helping a lot to engage with people and have good conversations, meaningful conversations. Okay, so monitor my health and suggest how I can improve my health with least possible effort, but still doing all that I enjoy. This is a lazy prompt, but yeah, why not? Okay, so if I can improve my health, still doing everything that I'm doing, yeah. Okay, robotics. So robotics is somewhere is we are lagging behind in the sense it's more complex, it's more complicated. There are lots of details that has to come right for robotics to take off in a big way. But for now, we have industrial robots increasing efficiency and precision, collaborative robots working alongside humans, humanoid robots. There are so many organizations showcasing humanoid robots and the capabilities. Autonomous navigation comes under part of this. I have another slide. Soft robotics, flexible and adaptable machines. This is something very interesting. They can adapt their shape, size, flatten or make climb anywhere. So they are super flexible. AI powered swarm robotics. So yeah, robotics is taking off in a nice way, but it's going to take time. So my estimate by 2030, we could be like 60% there. Okay. Yeah. So I've also added cost. What cost we could expect. Okay, so in future we would see robots like this self-charging for repetitive and dangerous tasks, and they'll also be quick learning, transfer learning. So you teach them one task, and they will observe, and you teach them another task in the later on they will observe and learn that and adapt quickly. Okay, So that's a bit harder, but we can expect that. Okay. Yeah. So here is the menu for the week and the groceries. Cook and set the table for each meal on time as per my taste buds. So my wife will be happy if we have this kind of robot. Okay, autonomous vehicles. Um, yeah, so we have the idea tested and proven, but there is a lot of refinement that has to happen. Self-driving cars, autopilot, automated parking. Okay, so traffic management and smart cities. That's something that India can also participate in. Autonomous drones. You give a task and they'll go get it done. No, and you can put them in a routine. Okay, so complexities are where you have complex urban roads, understand human intentions, safety decisions, say, okay, yeah, roads that do not adhere to traffic rules, like Indian roads. Um, okay, so in the distant future, we can look at no human drivers. So maybe we'll all have cars that does not. So we don't drive them. They drive us to places. Okay, read my weekly schedule from my calendar, get me to places and back, adjust speed and time as per my deadlines and what I do while you drive. Okay, so it should be while the AI drives. So yeah, so you take me comfortably at on time, and also based on what I'm doing, you adjust your driving. Okay, research. This is the last topic. So people have automated research. A few days ago, I saw this AI scientist. You can go to this website. They have this flow, and AI is put in a flow. A series of AIs actually is put in a flow, and they are able to, generate ideas, experiment, try, experiment, get results, and compile the good results and write a paper and also submit the paper. So yeah, it's all text, so cost is basically zero. Yeah. So we are here. Um, Human beings I've rated as 20% because there are many statistics that says only 20% of research is actually useful. So it's not just the publication amount, but what amount of useful research. So I put AI as 10 because a lot of us use AI to speed up our research, but this will be slowly automated and improved. Yeah. Okay, so this is from an NVIDIA slide. So NVIDIA suggested we can go from anything to anything. So we can go from text to image, text to 3D, animation to DNA, video, 3D, etc., etc. So there's a latent model in between that helps us translate between one input to another input. So this will be a reality, but yeah, not it. Now we can go from one to one or one to two, something like that. But yeah. Okay, so just three more slides. I'll close. A little about education. So it's very nice that these language models have improved education, the way we study. There's a lot of personalized learning that's happening. Automated grading and feedback tools have come. Intelligent tutoring systems, learning path guidance. So what should I learn? Okay, so I have these interests. What should I learn? Or give me a course outline. Okay, language learning is possible now. Accessibility, anybody can learn from almost anywhere. Learning is can be, you can create a game and you can engage better with quizzes and role play and things like that. um, Even fiction stories, through fiction stories we can teach. It's now interest and need based learning, so that is something fascinating. So I expect schools and universities to transform what and how they teach. So it's not just the content, but what do you teach kids? So it's not just content, but we have to have other skills. Okay, so jobs wise, this is the area that is left for human beings currently. So some of these jobs would go away. Routine jobs would go away, lower level software jobs. This is 2026, 2 years down the line, my prediction. Mid level management would slowly disappear. Jobs without physical human interaction would also slowly disappear. Future, we will all solve problems. We won't be like writing code, but we will solve problems, and we will do some complicated stuff that is left for human beings, non repetitive stuff, and cheap physical labor will still exist. Human beings need something to do. We can't just sit idle. Even if AI takes over every job, we need something to do. Okay, why I like AI? AI is making progress because God has put a pattern and an order in everything. So AI is the process of figuring out the pattern. So what AI does is to figure out the pattern that God has put in everything. So we spoke about text, music, speech, video, everything. So there is a pattern in everything. So AI is just figuring out that pattern. So yeah, human beings are not accurate. Okay, sorry, I forgot to edit this. Okay, so human beings, whatever we do, we don't get it right. Whether we write something or draw something, so we are okay with making mistakes, and we are okay with AI getting to a certain approximation. So that is why it looks like AI is is overtaking us, because we are okay with approximation. Okay, what AI cannot do, anything chaotic is out of reach for AI. Many problems in India are out of reach for AI. Okay, my last slide. Knowing God with AI. So I'm fascinated by this. I'm also learning a lot about God through AI. Every concept that exists is related. We just have not found the relationship between them. Why? Because God has created this, and everything exists for us to discover God through them. Okay, so AI will help us discover patterns and connections. The whys and hows will become more clearer. Knowing God is the main pursuit. Education aids that purpose.